Now I need to do the body mounts. So the body mounts are pretty straightforward. There's really not much to it, but here we go. All right. One of the things that I do like about this is it comes with the foam washers. And the reason why I like those is because those stick on top of the posts. So those are these here. You're gonna be punching the centers out. You don't need them. I mean, you could save them, I guess, for something else, maybe to put on the bottom so that the battery doesn't bounce up and down. But these will go here, and it keeps the body from rattling too much, because bodies on these vehicles, just like short course, they make so much noise. I mean, they almost sound as if something were breaking when it's not. It certainly is not. So we have the front and the rear. Now, if you look at these posts, right, if you place them like this, just opposite direction, they are all the same size, so it does not matter. What's going to determine front and rear is going to be these. So these longer horns are going to go in the front, the shorter horns are going to go in the rear. And you're just going to be using these 8mm, so these 8mm will go in here. One thing to note is there's a little tab in here. So if you look at this little portion here, there's a little tab. If you look at these, there's a tab as well, so that will go in there and it'll lock in place. But you don't really have to worry about it. Just hold the horns like this, or find that little channel. That's where the screw goes. Or think about it this way, it goes on the opposite side of the tab. So the tab is here, right in there. And then just place this in here. And then we can just screw this on. And then once you start getting close, that's when you want to sort of spin it. And that is it. Post is there. Do not over tighten, don't overdo this, there's no need. Snug is all that you need for this. All right, let's go ahead and work the other one now. And that is it. Here we go. Is it. We will do the same thing with the rear one. Now the rear one, you will not use the outer holes, you will use the inner holes. So do that. So again, you look for this side, the little channel. So if you look at it this way, it's going to go here. And we'll go ahead and install this. Now the worst thing that can happen here, if you install it on the outer one, it's not going to fit the body. That's really it. And then you will end up just shifting it later on. So not a big deal, don't worry about it. Although it is annoying to undo and then redo things. But here we go. All right. And I'm almost finished. All right. And again, this is going to be the rear, so this is going to sit right in here. And then once we sit this in here, we will just use 2 button screws. And the nice thing is they're all the same type of screw. You don't really have to worry much about it. I'm going to hold it this way. Now, something that you can get for these is you can get the Proline mounting system. So it just has these little screws in there and then little caps with nuts, and then you can just screw them on and it holds the body on very well. Especially because these, since the body clips go this way, they tend to fall out. So you will be losing a lot of body clips if you're bashing. So that's something to keep in mind. Now there's other ways to go around it as well. So if the body clip falls out, you can use a tie strap, attach it to the body clip on the body. You just have to make another hole. So if the body pin comes out, it's just hanging from the body. All right, and these just snug them up. There's no need to upper tighten these. You will damage the shock tower. That is it. Now, all we have to do is just remove the tape. Now, there are two sizes for these, if you pay attention to them. There's the thick and the thin ones. The thick ones go on the back. You can just set them on here, and that is all you do. And then the thin ones go on the front. Just go in there. And once you put the body, that will press them in nicely. Or you can press them in just like that. It's up to you. But these make a really big difference. If you have other vehicles that use body clips like these do, just get the foam washers. You'll notice a large reduction in noise. Right, body mounts are set. Just to show you, the body's not painted yet. So again, I left the larger antenna. Actually, the body is so high up, I could have cut the tube. Antenna tube, and it could just fit in there. Well, that's good. So the body would just fit here. I'll just give you a little side view, right? This is actually a really nice fit. You could trim the post down if you wanted to lower this. If you want, you don't have to.
What? Oh, my hair! My tongue! My rod!